right, so this is we should be good. I'll check that stream real quick. Oh, it was yesterday. Right. So I got no audio yet on the YouTube. So I got no audio yet on the YouTube.
I will DM you in the group later because it's kind of more about what I was talking about. But I've had some revelation ideas to kind of like help you grow this channel if you're reaching out into the world.
I'm all for it because I'm actively wanting to grow the YouTube.
Yeah, and this is right up that alley. And, you know, like I say, it's just like, you know my heart, and you know like how I served before. So it's kind of like a lot, you know, just kind of ideas. And because, you know, you just kind of get certain things out there, and it's like a channel. You get yourself known through content. So I've helped other people do it before. You know what I mean? And obviously, you know that. So I just as I was going on, I kind of had some revelations. So I'll share them with you.
No, I'm excited because I'm putting this in just so I can check my audio on the stream on YouTube. Everyone on YouTube, if you're new, welcome. I'm on the other platform with the Legacy family this morning, so you guys are going to be able to listen in to us trading, ask your questions, and when I see them, I will try to answer them as quickly as possible. But welcome. We're going to have a great trading day. It's 9:28. Market's getting ready to open. So buckle up, and we're going to have some fun. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now on YouTube, I'm not going to get drowned out.
Yeah.
So we'll take it.
Well, it was something in the mix. It was almost like the gas like rose to a certain level and overtook. And a lot of it is compression on these things because it's like compressing the signal. So that's kind of what's happening. But you sound like you got a good solid mix now.
Trying. So because I'm using my desktop audio, that's what it's pulling it from. I had turned that down. So once I realized that.
Yeah, and you find the equipment that works, and you got your little boards, you know, like a little mixing board. You're gold. All right, we got like a downturn here right before the open.
Refresh. Oh, there we go. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's make this bigger. All right, now I'm ready. Let me actually rotate my account since I'm already up in one account today.
Nice.
Come to this one. Markets are officially open. Someone took a trade. I heard it.
I hovered it. It stopped it. So it was like I was hovering. So that was me. But I'm not actively on right now. Don't want to take one that early. It's kind of jumping all over things like.
Yep. I gotta remind myself, I gotta be patient, I gotta stay focused, because I'm past the threshold on my take profit trader account, so everything I put in that, I can take instant withdrawals on. Then I'm 2 days away from a payout with Tradeify as well. So I'm just trying to keep it steady, keep it flowing, and not overthink it.
Yep, there it is.
No, that was a bear flag right there that printed. 931. Not sure if I want to jump in just yet because I am trying to be extra cautious, extra safe.
That is a heck of a bear flag.
But the buyers brought it right back up there. Let me get some lines on the chart. Woo! Oh. Yeah, they're fighting right now. They're fighting. If we get some really good momentum, I may take a trade very quickly. Just a quick.
I took a $50 trade. It was on my sim account just to kind of warm up my fingers. You know what I mean? So, you know, just because I could play on that one, right?
Mm-hmm. So. I'm trying to show my funded accounts respect today.
And I put $65 into my funded account there. I'm sorry, that candle, I was like, I'm going to go just a little bit. Just a little.
I just personally don't like the buyers buying it up right there. So that's why I haven't just jumped right in, because I want to see just a complete waterfall.
I understand.
A nice waterfall, quick moves.
This for me is like, you know, a shortcoming because there was so much chop. As soon as I saw movement, I'm kind of being a little bit, but like I say, I wasn't going to hold on to it for the long haul. I just wanted to get, that way I can kind of step back and say, you know, it's been still in the oven, but man, it's tasting good.
Let's see. I want to see if we get another bear flag right here, because that'd be like perfect. Just need a slight, this candle will stay green just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I just need a small green candle body. That's all we need.
Well, what do we have on our 2 minute here?
I'm looking, it's printing a green candle currently. It's the push and pull right now.
Oh yeah, I see the big push and pull.
I'll take that. Quick 110 there. Quick scalp. Quick scalp.
Quick scalp.
Is the audio still sounding good for you guys? I know, like right now on the track, the sax is going pretty hard. So.
No, it sounded great, man. I mean, it's sounding just like you're, you know, like we're in the same room and the music's in the background. You know, I don't feel like the bass player is rubbing against my neck with a string.
Hey, that's all that matters. As long as it's sounding good, I told myself I'm trying to get everything dialed in and better each and every day. So y'all's feedback is super important.
No, your commitment shows, man.
Let's see, how many points was this? 222. Oh, nothing too crazy yet. Let's see if this is going to be a bear flag for us. Because the VWAP is currently down at the 23,142. That's where the VWAP currently sits. This is pushing too hard for me to be like, oh, bear flag. So we're going to wait. We're going to see. Don't like how high the buyers took that. But you never know. We'll see. Maybe it's going to start waterfalling and we're just going to reap the benefits of it. It's funny, I actually had an editor that I was actually talking to like last year about possibly bringing him on to edit my videos. He reached out to me yesterday because he saw the YouTube live stream yesterday. It was funny. Like, he lives over in India. Let's see if we get some follow through here. Well, hopefully we get some follow through. All right, cool. All right, so we had the sellers definitely stepped in on the 2-minute chart. Looking at that right now, this big wick where the buyers pushed it up, but the sellers stepped in. So we're looking pretty solid. I feel like that VWAP is going to get touched at the 142s there. Just waiting. Not trying to push it too much today. If we do another $1,000 day today, not going to complain either. Just want to try be patient. We're still before the 15-minute range, so we're just waiting to see what we get. Let's see here. All right, there's some good follow through there. I'm actually going to size down on this account real quick because I only need $150 a day in this account for the Tradeify. You have to have $150 profit 5 days. So since I'm already at 110, we're going to see if we get, oh, there's the VWAP. Want to take it, but we're so close to that VWAP. All right, that's done. Quick 310 on this account. Definitely made the 150 for this one. So now I'm gonna rotate up $1,000 so far for today. We're just gonna keep it moving. Alrighty. And what's crazy is I just added. I was at 110. It ended up being over $300. And I sized down. So depending upon what the market's doing, guys, size down to play it safe. You don't always have to be trading your regular size. Depending upon what the market's doing, it's okay to size down so you can have a little bit more flexibility and wiggle room, I would say, if the market does go in the opposite direction for a couple seconds or a couple minutes. So keep that in mind. I did size down on that account. I'm probably going to, I may, since I just did it, I may keep the size down on this account as well, because I only need 2 more trading days on this one to request a $1,500 payout. So we'll see. We'll see. Dave, where's LJ? What? He okay?
Yeah, he's been still been trying to set it up on his computer. He's been having issues.
Copy. Okay. Well, next time you talk to him, I'll send him a message on in the community DMs and let him. I'll see if he needs help. So I'll help him if he needs it. Nice push up. We're below the VWAP currently. We touched the low. We hit the lows, 23,123, and the market's starting to try a push, but today, I don't know. I'm not biased on shorts or longs today. I guess I'm just a little bit more cautious today, I would say. Because we literally have, what's crazy is it hasn't even been 15 minutes yet and the market's moving like this, which we love. We love movement since we're trading the momentum. So right now we have a 100-point range currently for today. So if the market keeps pushing up, we'll definitely wait for the range break for the day, just to help keep us safe in the markets. You guys already know I want to stay safe in these markets. We don't like giving profits back.
Range?
Yeah, it's a 100-point range for the 15 minutes today so far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to stay at the 100 points. It's not going to get bigger than the 100. Just since the buyers are buying it up currently. It's looking like another bear flag. So we would have had one bear flag, 2 bear flags, and if this plays out, this would be 3 bear flags. If that plays out, we'll see. We'll see. But like I always say, they always repeat themselves. So if you don't catch the first move, guys, don't stress. Trading already can feel stressful. Keyword, feel stressful. But it always repeats, so you're not missing out. Let's see how this plays here, because even on the 5-minute here, if this candle on the 5-minute stays green, then the next one's red, another bear flag. Well, that bear flag doesn't look like it's going to play out because of how high the bulls are pushing. Just tapping that 21 EMA. Let's see if we get a slight pullback here for a bull flag. We are above the VWAP now. So I want to see if this could stay red for the next 20 seconds here without coming engulfing this candle. And if so, well, it may engulf it. Mark wants to do big moves today, clearly.
Alexa, the temperature is 70 degrees.
Oh. So looking at the 2 minute here, bear flag playing out on the 2 minute. Same on the 5 minute there. I was looking up. I wasn't looking at all my charts there, so missed that play. Getting so fixated looking at this structure right here. I'm like, oh, maybe it's going to be a bull flag. Nope. Instantly smacked right back down to the VWAP there. Let's see. So that was a flag with more structure right there. On this 5 minutes, since it's like right in the middle, it's kind of hard to be able to distinguish what direction the market wants to go right now. But we're going to wait and see. It's only 9:50, coming up on 9:50 here. So, only been open for 20 minutes. So, I want to get through that VWAP.
What is the current VWAP?
Huh? The current VWAP is at 23,144.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow I'll actually add it to this 1 minute down here so you guys can see it as well. I'm looking at my trading view chart on this screen, so that's the one I'm looking at for all my charting stuff. So Let's see what we get here. Looking like a flag with some good structure. Let's see if it plays out here. Yeah, this should be it. That's the break right there. Let's see if we get the follow through. Tap that VWAP again there. I want to see us get away from this VWAP. Got that pivot point down at the 123, 135. Let's see if we get some structure on this 5 minute here. Come on, let's clear the VWAP, potentially. We're hanging out around the lower side of the 15-minute range here. I want to see if we get a nice little break. Today is a glorious, gloomy day in Florida. Gotta love it. Nice and gloomy. Now we're tapping that VWAP again. That VWAP's acting as support right now. We've had multiple candles close directly above it that would touch it, go through it barely. So we're gonna see. We got 2 more minutes on this candle for the 5. Let's see what we get here. I want to see some acceleration straight through it. Come up on 10 o'clock too. So we already know those whole time frames, like the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clocks, 9 o'clocks. Market can act funny around those times, so we gotta be careful. We are finally breaking through. Just broke through the VWAP. Buyers trying to buy it right back up there.
Hey, Duane, what chart are you looking at where you seeing it going through the VWAP?
I'm looking at my trading view. I'll pull that up for you guys real quick. So right here, that's the VWAP. These were the candles I was talking about. It kept hitting and bouncing off of, but we're pushing through it now. So I'm gonna close this up. So
I'm looking at the 5 minute and going back to the 1 minute. It seems like it's further below that.
No, this is it. This line on the 1 minute right here, that's not the VWAP. That's the 21 EMA on this 1 minute chart that you can see right now. That's not the VWAP. Pivot point coming up now. Where'd he go? Garrison got on for a second there. Tap that pivot point. Let's see. I want to get through these because once we get through it, we'll have the opening range break for the 15 minutes right below us. Tap that pivot point, instantly start going back up. Not mad about it, but that's why I want to be able to clear those certain line items on the chart, so that way we could trade a little bit more freely through the pivot point again there. All right, just did a quick break through the opening range there, but instantly was bought back up.
I just made $95. Just wanted to mention that.
Hey,
My mic is off, so it's a little lag there.
hey, we'll take it. $95.
I know, green is green.
Less than 30 minutes. Look at that. back to that pivot point. Just want to see some good, consistent follow through, away from the pivot point, away from the VWAP. That's what I'm currently looking for. Because we did break out. We did break the 15-minute range to the downside, but it instantly got bought right back up. So on this 1 minute, definitely getting bear flags. I'm trying to pay attention to the higher time frames as well.
I was just looking at that because the 1 minute, it's you can really see them developing, but I want to see like a beautiful one.
You and me both. You and me both. For me, I definitely need the momentum right now, only because since we already pushed through the bottom of that 15-minute range, I don't want to short at the bottom when the market's getting ready to start trending back up. So I want the confirmation that, okay, we're still going this direction. Getting ready to break out again through the 15-minute. Bought right back up again. Have a minute 15 left on the 2-minute candle. Let's see if we get a green candle here to give us a solid bear flag on the 2-minute. Way bigger green candle than we would have wanted. That's why I wasn't getting short yet. Like I said, I did not want to buy at the bottom of the 15-minute range without momentum. We're through the VWAP there on that push. Through the 21 EMA now. Again, this little pullback here. Let's see if this gives us a nice bull flag. Twenty more seconds on this 1 minute chart. Giving us some structure here. So we'll definitely take structure. Buyers trying to step in here with those wicks on the bottom of those candles. Let's go. I'll take that $800 right there. Nice little smack. We'll definitely take that on that trade.
Very nice.
I was very quiet. You'll know when I'm in a trade. When I get super quiet, you know, I see a little bit of drawdown, I get nervous. I get scared. But awesome. Nice $800 right there. So all my Tradify accounts for today, I'll let that process real quick so I could pull up my trading journal for today so far. So I could give accurate numbers. But let me rotate to the next account. Could have held it for longer, but I'm like, you know what? Being safe, not being greedy. Like, already up, I think like over 2K a day, so I'm not complaining. Alright, so that's not processing yet, so we'll wait on that. Well, let's see if we get another pullback for another bull flag. That's what I would want. Just a slight pullback, nothing too crazy. Whenever I say nothing too crazy, that's when the market just does an absolute monster pullback or push. So let me not say that.
I'm like a tree planted by the rivers of water, man. I'm going to bring forth fruit in my season.
Hey. We're getting that pullback. Let's see if we get some structure for it. So that's still not processing yet. Right. Yeah, okay. There, TradeFi's trading journal. Just this week so far, it's been like super slow. Normally it updates like every minute to 2 minutes, but it's been slow this week. All right, we're getting that structure here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Don't want to get in too early, don't want to get in too late.
Look on butter.com.
$100 there. Didn't like this slight little pullback down. I saw the wick up top letting me know sellers are trying to step in there. So I wasn't trying to risk it for the biscuit on this account yet. Well, I don't want to risk it at all, to be honest with you. But well, if I stayed in, would have made a couple more dollars there, but this is on my take profit account. I'll jump in again here shortly, but all right.
Yeah, looking at the window is not really beautiful. Glad you're home. I'm not going to worry about you.
Actually check that. Now I'm curious. Awesome. I need $40 more on one of my funded Tradeify accounts to pass the buffer on there to request a 1500. So I'll hold off for that one for tomorrow. I'll go on this. All right, back to the charts. Back to the charts. Oh. Getting that pullback on that 5-minute chart there, just looking now, trying to see if this is going to give us a bull flag on the 5-minute. That's why I like looking at the higher time frames, because it's so easy sometimes to get lost in the sauce on the 1-minute chart because it's printing so many bars. Or with the 5-minute and the 2 minutes, less bars, so it's a little bit easier to read. Because like right now in the 1-minute, it's showing a bear flag. Yep, showing that bear flag there. The structure.
I don't know. It's over on your side.
Buyer stepping in on that 5-minute chart candle on the 5-minute chart on this side over here, so we may start to push. We are above the 15-minute middle of the range currently. see what we get. Getting tight, real tight in these areas right now, so. On the 2 minute, just printed a bear flag. It's moving now. Tap that middle of the 15-minute range, popped up briefly there. Let's see if we get some more momentum to the downside here. I just know looking at the 5-minute chart right now, with those wicks on the bottom of those candles, buyers are trying to step in. So on the smaller time frames, yes, it printed a bear flag, but on the bigger time frame, it's looking like the market's going to try going up. So this is where you just gotta be patient, wait for the momentum, wait for the moves. So that way we're not just guessing. And this is why it's so vital that we have multiple charts that we're referencing so we can figure out what direction it's trying to move in at the end of the day. Because if not, we're just guessing. If we're guessing, you got 50-50 shot at the end of the day. And I don't like those odds. I don't like 50-50. I want 100% when possible. Only when possible. We're getting a lot of momentum for the downside here. Let's see if we get a flag on this 1 minute chart. We're below the 21 EMA now. Buyers stepping in once again. We have 2 more minutes on this 5-minute candle here. On the 2-minute here, this candle is pushing up pretty high. So if we get above, well, no, just switch to a new candle. So disregard what I was getting ready to say. That's a bull flag right there on the 1. Small bull flag, but still a bull flag. Now on the 2-minute, the reason why I was saying I feel like the market's going to be going up, because we got the pull here coming up, and then downward direction, right there. So that's why I'm feeling a bull flag in the market going up, because on the 2-minute, it's printing the structure for a solid bull flag. I will be right back, gentlemen. I am back. Just look at these wicks on this 5-minute. Like, that's just wild. That's letting me know that this market is going to push. Just waiting for it. Just waiting for it. Ooh, that just got negated. Wow. Straight down. Buyers still trying to hold, but just waiting. Just waiting. Because if the buyers do win, this market is definitely going to be pushing. But we're literally just in the middle of the 15-minute range right now, so. Through that 21 EMA right there. Come on, market, give us something good. Give us something good. Do you guys have any questions, concerns? How you guys feeling right now? That's my question to you guys.
I just want some momentum.
You and me both, Steve. You and me both. It's coming. It's coming, hopefully. Sellers are stepping in. We got a bear flag on the 2-minute. I've been looking at this 5-minute because just the wicks on the bottom of those candles. Because right now I'm looking personally for an A++ setup. Since I am up about $2,000 today, I want to end the day 100% green on all accounts. So,
Well, that's why we're here.
$10.37, not a bad day. $2,000 in just over an hour. I don't know what else we could do to be able to do something like that. So, yeah, for me, I pat myself on the back many times because I don't copy trade. So for me, if I was I'd be up even more, but I don't copy trade. So, tomato. Coming back down to this VWAP again. VWAP's currently at the 23,150. We're right above that. So we're going to see if we tap that VWAP and then we start pushing for the upside. If we get below the VWAP, then we'll start looking more so for bear flags. But these buyers have been pushing this price back up on all these 5-minute candles. So that has me feeling like it's going to push up. I'm just waiting for it to happen at this point. Audio levels still sounding good for you guys? None's acting wonky for you guys currently?
I just want to say it sounds just like it said. It's been very consistent. It
Okay.
sounds just as we spoke before you started your live. So
Perfect. Dad, it sound okay for you over there? Because I know you let me know yesterday about the audio as well.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. Duane.
Yeah,
and
it's
and like
good.
yeah, and then yesterday, like when David came in, just saying his normal voice, it blew you out of the water. It was like boom.
Yeah.
Everything. There's nobody that's coming in like if you're wearing an earbud where it's like a shock if they speak. You're really dialing it in nicely.
Trying to, man, trying to.
Yeah,
You're
no,
my,
you know what?
You're my first group, but I want to make sure for you guys and the rest of the people, it sounds good, because for me personally, bad audio makes me not want to watch a video, not want to listen to someone if it's bad audio. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, the only place I would go from here is like if you have me like trying to tweak your sound is maybe getting like a fuller mic, so it's kind of you're just getting a bigger range. You know what I mean? Like I like to have too much mic for the job so I can mix around it, but
yeah.
that's getting esoteric. So we'll talk after the thing. If you like.
No, that's good though, because for me personally, my plan is when I get back from Portugal, I'm finally going to do my trading setup up here in my office, exactly how I want it. So I'm going to get this TV over there, the fireplace, entertainment center right there for you guys, just for the background ambience. But I am also going to have a mic on like a little arm, if that makes sense, coming from the side over here, so it's cleaner, clearer, and it's no longer this where have to worry about the battery, everything like that. So,
I'd also like to suggest that you get like a live bear and put it in a cage behind you. I mean, just for the bleeding things.
I don't know if I'll be able to do the live bear, just not because I'm not willing to. Just I don't know if I'm allowed to have a live bear in a residential area. So that's my whole thing with that one.
You can. I've seen it before. You can.
Dave, you're not helping right now, man. You are not helping.
Hey, Dave and I actually called the HOA. You cannot have a bull because it's like a farm animal. A bear, he's been here as long as we have, so you could have that.
Yeah, a bear's legal.
All right, well, I'll look into that. For me personally, I would rather have like a small little lion back here in a cage. That's just me, because for legacy, for the community, that'll be our mascot. But since I only eat meat, I have enough meat to just throw him some meat as well, so he'd be good.
Yeah, that works too.
All right, we're coming back down. Like the bears have been pushing this price down. And it's one of those things where we're below the VWAP now. We're coming up to that pivot point that we tapped earlier today. We're getting ready to tap it right now. Getting tapped. There we go. Let's see if we continue through the pivot point. We'll see. Because normally when it touches those pivots, it normally pops back up quickly, and then it'll continue down which it's doing right now. Nope, we're gonna quit. All right, let's see if we get a bear flag here. Like I said, I'm only looking for A++ setups right now, since I am up in all my funded accounts today. Yeah, that's perfect. Back up to the VWAP. We've been bouncing towards the low of this 15-minute range today. Nothing's wrong with that, but gotta be mindful. So, popping that VWAP again. Bounce in the same area that we bounced earlier today. I'm looking for either a bear flag and we're coming down here. I want to break out of this 15-minute range right here. Or we're going to need a bull flag to start taking us up pretty quick here. Just waiting for the right move. That's all we can do. All we can do, boys. All right, we're starting to push up a little bit. Popping that 21 EMA again. Let's see if it acts as resistance to push us back down. Getting some sporadic movement right there.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting on the raincoat.
Yeah. Sellers stepping in on the 1 minute. Well, on all the charts, the sellers are stepping in, but let's see if we use this VWAP as a trampoline to bounce up, or we're gonna start sinking. We'll see. Sellers definitely trying to hold this price down right now. We may be getting a bear flag on the 5 minute here. So I'm gonna pay attention to that. Through the VWAP once again. $80 more right there. Should have stayed in as it continues down, but we got that pivot point I want to see us get through, because every time we get down in this area, it keeps bouncing back up.
Yeah, it's the chop back in this area.
Yeah. We may be getting ready to break the 15 minute. Yep. Just broke the 15-minute range. We'll give it a couple more seconds to a minute here, see what it wants to do. As it pops back up. That's why we don't just jump right in when it breaks the 15-minute range. Hanging out right at this low, the 15-minute range. We're still just hanging out up here, so just trying to be patient, let it move, because our first target is all the way down at 23,073. Once we break and we keep it moving. Tapping that low of the 15-minute range once again. So let me cut that trade, because that just instantly bounced back. Disappointing on this one, but we're good. That's where I was getting too greedy. I saw 160 and went, I want some more. Whenever you feel like you want more, stop. It's coming down outside now. I'll close that there. Pick up a little profit. Because we got that target all the way down. 73. That's the target since we broke the 15-minute range to the low side. Let's see if we get another small flag right here. I'll close that, another 200 bucks. Back on the board for us.
Getting that whole number thing again now.
Yep. It is coming down outside right now. I will say, whoa, did I almost break my chair? Jesus. Anyways, that was scary. I've had issues with chairs in the past, so anything with chairs I get nervous on. This was my first. That's my first bad trade on one of my funded accounts within the past week and some change on funded account. So, not beating myself up too much because you can't win them all, but I was trying to see how far I could keep across all my funded accounts, my streak. With my Tradeify accounts, I have 14 trades total for my win streak currently going with them. And they're at 100% currently. $11 We got 24 more seconds. Let's see if we're going to continue just waterfalling back down here. sellers are trying to keep this price down. Someone's leaving me a voicemail. Wow. Let's see if we get this bear flag to play out. Because we have yesterday's high down at the 22,066.50. That's yesterday's high. So we'll see. Do you guys feel like the live stream on Zoom, everything like that's been helping you guys, or do we need to have like some evening classes? What do you guys feel like you guys need to help you guys fast track your trading process?
I feel like a little bit more in depth on indicators, what you see, like even maybe utilizing TradingView, and
once I actually have my trading setup finished, you guys will be able to see all my TradingView charts, everything like that. I'll be able to scroll in between them. Because I'm going to do away with the 1 minute and the 5 minute from Ninja and have those as the trading view on the bigger setup that I'm going to be setting up here. So that is my goal, to be able to have you guys see my trading view, because that's where I do most of my charting, because it really duplicates all your other charts.
We want to be able to grasp what it is that you see so that we can take the trades that you take. We love hearing about your tremendous success, but we want to duplicate it.
Amen.
Now that means some sessions where we're not under the pressure, because when these lines are going up and down, green and red, and I've clicked the button, it's a whole different world of pressure. I stopped trading. I've just been enjoying the music and listening to you coach us and teach us today and give us what you're seeing. Because I was able to, I'm green in the simulator account and in one eval account, and I figured I'm good for the day. I like green. Let me leave it green. Let me not, as you taught us, go. I don't need to go beyond that. I hit my goals for the day.
Yep.
But like right now, I've been thinking of VWAP was this yellow line going through here, and as you were talking, we must be looking at something different.
Which yellow line?
I'm looking at look at my 1 minute chart.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a yellow line that kind of goes, and it's been going in a downward trend, and now it's kind of going, still kind of going down. The green candles are still up underneath it, but that's what I thought was the VWAP. I'm looking at the one on the 1 minute, not the one on the yellow line on the Renko bars.
Yeah. I would honestly have to see your charts so we can see which one you even have. It should be, if it was the one that it may be, but it should be the 21 EMA, I'm assuming. Because the VWAP on Renko normally comes like this, and I think I may have fixed all that for you. I would just have to double check your chart, to be honest.
Okay. Because I've been using that yellow line that kind of is flowing with the candles. That's been at least what I thought was the VWAP. So I've been lining up my colors with that.
Yeah.
You know, getting better, being able to distinguish what a flag looks like after our discussion yesterday. So that was helpful. You know, but to kind of talk through some of the things while we're not in the process of trading as a supplement or in addition to, for me personally, would be helpful. Like when we talked yesterday, it wasn't in the mode of trading.
Yeah.
You know, because I try to sit back and not talk too much while the trading is going on, because I'm trying to listen to you, give us those cadence and say, hey, look at this, and I'm trying to see what it is that you're saying. So, but I'm becoming more comfortable, more confident. Made some green today, so I'm good with that. Much better than the red days. So
I understand that one, but we could definitely do some extra calls, everything like that.
To kind of go on what your father was saying, like just some supplemental things. Like I know we do have our discrepancies in our charts, still. So, but just some of the actual mechanics, like you say, without having a live market. So it's because when it's game on, and there's money on the line, but just maybe just get that foundational teaching in. You know what I mean? Stuff that we can kind of replicate and put in us.
Okay.
And then when the day happens, when it's actually trading, we're imparting what's already in us. You know what I mean? As we go through our trading day.
yeah.
Well, we could definitely. Let's see. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah, today's already Tuesday. Wow. Would you guys want to do a call, like an evening call, like on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, we could do like I'm making time for this because you're making time for us. So I just want to show that respect.
I appreciate that.
And then I also you're bad at taking a compliment, but I do want to say I appreciate everything you've done thus far. And and I have no critique about anything that you've done. You've really spelled it out. But I just want to make sure that I humble myself and take all my previous trading knowledge out of this and then rebuild with your system pertaining to doing these trades.
Okay. No.
Rather than saying I learned this and then that's pride comes before a fall. So that's what I've been trying to do, is totally deconstruct my understanding and take my pride out of it and all my previous trade wins and just learn your system and be loyal to that system.
No, I appreciate that. The system, it works. It definitely works. The only time it doesn't work is when we add our own emotions into it, where we want more, or I'm gonna hold it for a little bit longer. That's the only time the system doesn't work, because that's when it doesn't work for me. So if I'm doing something other than the system, that's when normally I may make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I like doing quick profits. If I'm holding a trade for too long, I'm setting myself up for failure, being honest, because the market's moving in so many different directions where, for me, I can't afford to stay in it for that amount of time. But we'll definitely have a call this Thursday night. We'll do 7 p.m. So I can impart more into you guys without being live on the charts. And we can literally walk through, not everything, because we've already, for the most part, you guys understand the system, but we could go through the VWAP, the 21, the pivot points in more detail. And we could actually I could back chart it as well, so we could see what normally happens when we touch a pivot point from a few days ago, a few months ago, everything like that.
I was just gonna say, it could be kind of like captain's class. We're taking different elements of it and taking a deep dive, so just to really just have, I mean, within your call, you maybe have a theme to really dial down, and then, so we can really just touch on that aspect, taking the emotions out, and then just kind of maybe one on indicators like David was saying, and then kind of, just to really just kind of get it. But whatever you do will be excellent. I know that.
Okay. No, we'll definitely have the call on Thursday. And I'll put it in the group as well, so people that haven't been getting on the calls, they could potentially get on that as well. But no, we could definitely do that.
Yeah, I wanna get the strategy down packed to the T. Every single thing that you see, I want to be able to be okay, point it out the same way as well. That's why I don't know. I feel like going more in depth on the indicators, identifying the setup points and all that. I feel like that's one of the biggest things that I'm trying to understand.
Okay.
There's one the VWAP. I hear the VWAP a lot, and I'll be like, I'm looking at the chart. I'm like, okay, where's the VWAP? And I know you got it on TradingView, but I don't know. I feel like I should be able to identify it too, because maybe even while we're doing these trades, doing these live tradings, we could point out any discrepancy, any issues or any benefits or something, all at the same time, because we're all working together and stuff.
Yeah. No, I get that, and I'll work on getting my charts better as well for you guys, because I know on my chart, the chart that you guys are seeing, you're not seeing the VWAP, so I'll make sure I get that added for you guys as well, and I'll see if I can put TradingView the way I want it set up on this computer, and I'll make it cleaner for you guys.
Hey, so Trey, have you ever done a hybrid screen? So basically, I know you got your multi-screen, but if you had TradingView open in your browser and pulled a couple of windows on, and then had your NinjaTrader running live, so you got some windows coming from the TraderBot, and then the other one, so it's just kind of they're mixed. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I haven't done that, to be honest with you. To be honest with you guys, I'll be completely transparent.
You have two computers, right?
I'm using two computers currently.
Okay. Because I know you got a Windows and a MacBook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you trying to transfer everything onto one setup?
Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be getting an actual Windows tower that I'll be able to have my larger screens on my desk and have everything for the streaming, the Zooms, all running through that tower. Because right now, my trading computer that I use is 10 years old. And it can't support me doing Zoom, at least, and trading at the same time. I tried it with my dad. It was not pretty. Tons of slippage, everything like that. Just couldn't keep up. It's old. So my plan is once I have that tower up here and everything built out, I'll be able to have more screens that you guys can see, everything like that.
Yeah, and on me, I actually got rid of my older computer because it was laggy, and I was just I don't be trying to save, money on a computer and then lose money on a trade. So I went out and hey, this one's pretty good. I want to make sure that there's no latency and lag in there, and then it's just oops. So I mean, it just but I'm excited for the future. I want to say that, and I just want to thank you again for the time and the effort that you're putting into this.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
It takes a lot to lead a group. It takes a lot to step into that role. It takes a lot to impart what your knowledge upon others. So I just want to acknowledge that and respect that.
I appreciate that, Steve. And just so you guys know, for me, me showing you guys, trying to teach you guys, I enjoy it, to be honest with you. So for me, this isn't me working or doing anything extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly enjoy this, and I want to see the fruits of my labor and imparting you guys by seeing you guys successful. You know what I'm saying? That's my entire goal with this. Is just to help other people become successful in something simple like trading. Because I own a large business. I've done multiple businesses. And I understand the stress that finances has on everyone. You know what I'm saying? No one's can get away from the stress from financial issues or having not enough finances, or even if you have enough finances, you still have financial issues because you're trying to figure out where to put your money to make more money. So this is something that I'm excited about, and the community I'm excited for as well, because I know as it grows, how many lives will be affected. And I just want to be able to give back because I know what it's like, put it that way. I know what it's like.
Well, I'll ditto what Steve said. I appreciate what you're doing. So I wanna see what you see so that I can do what you do. So when I look at the chart, I want to be able to understand, oh, this is what he's talking about. Because I want to be able to click the button at the same time you do.
Yeah.
You know. So
Awesome. What kind of computer you're getting? Is it like 16 gigabyte RAM?
It's going to be a big boy because I'm running a lot of stuff through it, to be real. Because I'm streaming the Zoom, streaming on YouTube. We're going to be streaming on TikTok as well. So, and I'm probably going to get like a really expensive gaming computer, to be real.
Yeah, that's the best move.
So that way it has the capability of all the multitasking.
Also, to editing software, stuff like that too.
I won't be doing editing on the computer. I'll do all the editing on the Mac.
Okay.
So that part I'm good with because all the editing stuff will be on the Mac.
You got that? What kind of Mac you have? An M1?
I have the MacBook Pro with the M2 chip or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, big things. Nah, definitely. I kind of figured that's that's probably what you were waiting on is just the setup. You could put all that. Okay.
Well, for me, the setup I feel like that I'm trying to and putting together is honestly going to help me trade better. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really using a 16, 17-inch computer screen for my trading, where I'm going to have like a 30-something in 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be able to see a whole lot more, cleaner, bigger. It's going to help. It's going to help. Not that my trading is bad, but it's going to help.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, it's definitely going to help.
Wow. Awesome. Well, I'm going to get this stuff going for you guys. Thursday night, we will have another call in the evening, and we'll do a deep dive on like probably 1 or 2 subjects. I'll figure out what subjects those are supposed to be, just based off our conversation right now and I'll make sure that's good for you guys, and I'll be well prepared for you as well.
all right. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys right now because I gotta go.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, Dad. And to be honest, guys, I think I'll probably get off as well. It's been a solid trading day, and we'll be back tomorrow morning, excited, ready to keep it moving. So if you guys don't have any other questions, like, we're going on a break for the day, and we'll be back tomorrow morning.
No, we're all good. Thank you.
All right, Dave. All right, Steve. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Good stream, guys. Let me stop.